Hello folks, I thought I would make another video in a bit less than 10 days this time. And actually, since I've been here so little, actually on the ship project lately, there is a lot. There's a lot of new stuff. I'm not going to cover it all because that would lead to another one of these videos that I have to spend all day trying to cut down where I talk too much and stuff. I'm going to try to keep that down a bit this time. So let's just get started with some of the new stuff, some of the notable stuff. Normally, this might not be the most important thing to show you, but it's not so much what it is as where it is and what that means. This is the main aft tractor beam emitter, as far as I know anyway. So if you're familiar with the Next Generation, then you know that, or you should know, you might know, that it's at the bottom and back of the ship on deck 42. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is the ship is basically done. It's built. It's not filled in yet with all the, tables and desks and couches and fun stuff like that and beds and lab equipment, but it's finished. This is the bottom deck. That's put pretty simply. That's it. It's done, which is kind of exciting. I'm sort of sad that I missed all the last deck building bits. I missed out on building so many walls. But oh well, maybe I'll actually get to help out with something that isn't building walls. I'm still in fly mode. There we go. So yeah, this is the bottom of the ship. You can actually look right down through it. This is the lowest deck, and because it's the lowest, it's actually kind of small, because this is the front of it already. That's front to back. It's a big ship, but it's small on the bottom. So yeah, the other, I guess, semi-important point of reference. I've really taken a long way for this. Again, I think is this. This is the bottom of the warp core. And over here, this is all like, there's antimatter storage and all that kind of good stuff going on here. So you can get in here and you can look up all the way through a bunch of decks. So we're finally at the bottom of the ship, and there's actually something down here other than just, I mean, if I had shown you deck 42 a couple of weeks ago, it would have been this floor plate. It might have had the black in here, but it was probably just these dark outlines for the walls and the light outlines for the floors is probably all it was. Just that basic deck plate, sort of the plan. But some people have obviously put in some long hours of great work, and now we've actually got something down here. I mean, it's deck 42. It's the basement of the ship. There's not that much down here. So this is, I guess, where all those people that you never saw, all those random crewmen, there was 1,000 people on the ship. I guess maybe 10 or 15 of them had to work down here, unfortunately. So let's go up. Let's see what's on deck 41. I'm actually exploring a lot of this for the first time myself, so it's a shared experience. We're exploring together. This must be, yeah, this is the phaser array on the bottom of the ship, the ventral phaser array. Looks like we've still got to build sort of some hardware in this room, but these gold blocks, like on the exterior, that's the phaser strip on the outside of the ship. What else have we got? What's in here? What is this? Nothing, apparently. What is out here? Just a big old room with some floating stuff in it. I really don't know what that room is, or if we can get into it. This is the problem with building this ship for as close to real as we really can, is that, there's 10 or 12 or maybe 20 semi-familiar locations from this TV show on the Starship Enterprise, but that leaves about like 10,000, well, I don't know, let's say 10,000 rooms that you've never seen, you couldn't tell where they were, and you're not sure of their purpose. So yeah, there's a lot of that going on here. And again, where this is, one of the lowest decks, it only just got actually put in Maybe this is like emergency batteries or something. I don't know. It's emergency something because the floor is red. Uh, I don't know. I guess somebody's kind of made up. They kind of almost looked like if the orange. They almost look like cigarettes or something. Really big cigarettes that stick down to the end of the floor. Emergency cigarettes for crew smoking in emergencies. Keep their nerves calm. I don't know. So now we're up on to deck 35, just above main engineering. Let's be bad and jump down a deck to main engineering. We saw this before. Lots of consoles built out of TNT, I suppose. Maybe, I'm sure one day there'll be some upgrades to the texture pack and TNT won't look like TNT anymore. But for now, we have, well, I mean, the warp core is super explosive anyway. What's a bit of TNT going to help or hurt, right? So that's engineering. Some turbolifts. Down to 37, 38. Just check out deck 38 randomly, see what's down here. This is these two massive rooms that I want to call cargo bays. It's a total guess. I could be wrong. I'll probably end up looking it up, and I'll let you guys know in the next video if I remember. And these are some rooms that need to be filled in still. All this black stuff means that some kind of hardware is going to be built on these locations in these outlines. Same over here, symmetrical, probably the same kind of stuff. I'm going to guess, given where we are in the ship, I think this is the front of the engineering section. I think the deflector dish is outside this wall, so it's probably sensor stuff or deflector stuff or both. Big old long-range sensors for seeing 11 billion light years away, however many. Yeah, let's go find something a little more interesting to waste your time with. Like a turbolift. Turbolifts are super interesting because they take us places. Hang on. Orange 7 is 39. 38. 37. No, it's not right. It was 38, so this is 36. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. 30 is as high as we go on this one. I don't think there's too much hilariously awesome stuff on deck 30. I think this is the top of the warp core. I guess I showed you the bottom. This is the top here. The matter injectors, I guess, sort of down that way or up this way where this water is what it is, where this goes. I guess we're calling it deuterium, making it look like deuterium. The massive holding tanks are up there somewhere, the huge massive deuterium tank, which I actually, in one of my first trips onto the ship, I got lost inside the deuterium tank. I was swimming in deuterium. It was probably very cold, but this is Minecraft, so I can't feel anything. It's the top of that turbolift again. Let's find some more turbolifts. Not gonna be any turbolifts back here. Up, damn it! I want to go up. I want to go up. Yes. Okay. 29, 28, 27, 26, 15, 14, 13. Oh, 13, 12. Trying to guess now. Shuttle bays. Okay. Trying to guess what deck I need to be on to cross over to the saucer. I keep forgetting. To be honest, I just keep forgetting. I'm just in a random room. Come on. Big long corridor. Let's have a saucer section. Yeah, I think so. We're sort of in like some industrial service hallways, but yeah, we're in the saucer. Right on. I'm so good. Deck 13, 12, 11? Yeah, 11. I'm just picking directions now randomly. Pretty sure this is back the way I came, ish. Ah, okay. No, I found. This is actually the room I was looking for. I accidentally found it. Nice. This is what I believe to be one of the big main structural integrity field generator rooms of the Enterprise. Let's look at this. Look at all this flying around people had to do and precision placement of blocks and other stuff that I hope you find impressive. But, to be honest, like the blueprints, as detailed as the blueprints these guys are using are, and they really are detailed. It's the person who initially designed the blueprints for this ship, probably in like 85 or 86 before the show actually started happening. He pretty much stated a purpose for every room. This room is quarters. This room is a science lab. This room is a crew lounge. Uh, all the rooms that we never ever saw and were never ever going to see, he knew. He had it written down what they were for. So we were told in these blueprints, okay, this huge room, it's like 4 or 5 or something decks tall, contains structural integrity field or inertial dampening field or some kind of field like that generators. And that's what these things all are. And there's all these conduits that are sort of branching off to all areas of the ship to spread the field energy around all the structural beams of the ship to keep it from falling apart and stuff. So we were told that there are structural integrity field generators in this room. What we weren't told is what they look like. It was just a deck. It was a blueprint, just like you'd expect a blueprint for a house. Like, here's the first floor, here's the second floor. This is a bedroom. It doesn't have the furniture drawn in the blueprint, or it doesn't say the residents of this house are going to put a big wall mirror over here, and they're going to put green blinds on this window. None of the details are in there. So inside of this room, somebody maybe found it from a source. Maybe one of the artists for Star Trek maybe came up with this as a concept on his free time and somebody found it. Or what I think is one of the people on the project just got imaginative. That's what I think. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. And look at this place. This is just an example of, I guess, for starters, how little time some people have on their hands. But that's all right. I'm here. I'm a builder. I clearly don't have all that much time on my hand, or too much time on my hands as well. I mean, look at this. Someone just came up with this. This is what 24th century structural integrity field generators should look like. These things that don't exist, this is what they should look like. And, so I figure a couple of people maybe help each other out on this, but this was probably one person's baby, one person's brainchild. Let's design it this way. So, whoever that is, I mean, maybe one of the other guys on the project knows who this was, is watching this video. Maybe can comment, but I love this room. This is super awesome. I saw some of the huge volumes. I mean, think of how this room looks a lot smaller now that it's full of stuff. If this room had nothing in it, you would really be able to see how just big of a giant empty volume of space this would be. And to figure out a way to fill it, a really cool way to fill it, in a way that kind of makes a decent amount of Star Trek looking sense, while using Minecraft blocks, I might add, without cluttering it up too much. Like, there is still some form of organization and symmetry to it, and it just looks. I think it's superb. I think it's Minecraft Starfleet engineering at its finest. So that's just a couple of things, plus all the time it took me to get between them. That's all the time I'm going to take for now, because I want to keep the videos from being 8 million days long each. That way I can get them to you guys quicker. I don't have to edit them and cut stuff out so much. And there's a better chance that you get to hear all of my lame jokes and stuff, because I don't have to cut them out. And yeah, this is that'll do for this time. So if you've been watching, thanks a lot. I will see you. You will, whatever, next time.